COBRA became the program that it is today, much in part to my background in law enforcement, but more importantly my background in the martial arts. I was doing martial arts since the mid-'80s, always wanted to own a martial arts school and teach adults and spread the philosophy of defending ourselves. While I was sitting in my patrol car in 2001, 2002, obviously not taking a call, I was doodling out the COBRA program, a program that modeled my experience as a police officer. It was the most exciting experience I ever had. I remember all of my academy classmates. I remember all my instructors. When I pinned that badge on my chest, it was a remarkable feeling. I opened my martial arts school, and I realized that I was getting calls all the time about people wanting to learn how to defend themselves. However, when I mentioned the martial arts, it was like running into a brick wall for them. Well, I really want to know how to defend myself just like everybody. However, I don't necessarily want to do that. So while training in the martial arts under some great lineage and great people, I would only have 2 or 3 people at most, and I'm a good martial artist like a lot of people with great lineage. But I found out quickly that no one really cared about that. What did they care about? They cared about being part of something bigger than themselves. Just like I did when I was in the police department. I was a deputy sheriff or a patrol officer serving my community. When we launched the COBRA program, I realized that people took to it like that, orientation day. They absolutely loved it. They knew the names of their academy classmates. There was no apprehension, no nervousness. Everyone felt like they were one unit. Pretty much like you do when you are in college. If you graduate from a certain college, you will always wear those college colors and root for that team. If you're a deputy or a police officer or you're in the military and you're in a boot camp, you will always remember those individuals that you graduated boot camp with or the police academy. That's the model of the COBRA program. 100% law enforcement based without all the apprehension techniques and patrol operations and knowing the Florida state statutes. It's teaching the average individual how to defend themselves quick, fast, and effectively with no ego, and with professional instructors. And that was critical. And once they took the COBRA program, I realized that they wanted to stay with me, Chris Sutton, the martial art instructor. But COBRA ended, and it does on purpose. COBRA is a great experience, just like the police academy was. But what do you do after the police academy? You keep patrolling the streets. So these students wanted to stay with me, and they didn't care what martial art it was. They didn't care that it was Aikido or kickboxing or that I'm a Joe Louis black belt. They didn't care about that. They didn't in the beginning. They wanted to stay with me to keep that experience going. And that experience was the most exciting thing this person has achieved in a long time. Because you got to remember, once you get out of high school, where's that bond? Once you get out of college, where's that bond with your peers doing things in common and achieving a major goal like becoming a COBRA graduate and wearing that gold logo, which only graduates and instructors can wear. So we figured out how to take these students from COBRA and transcend them into the martial arts, thus packing out my martial art floor. What I've always wanted to do, teach martial arts to the masses, to get more adults, not just kids. A lot of martial arts studios, a lot of fitness studios, and a lot of people that just practice self-defense only have the youth, the juniors, the kids, because the parents want to get them into something, and it's really not up to them whether they can come or go. It's up to the parent. Well, we get adults, and those adults want to stay with you, the trainer, after their experience. You provide them with an excellent experience, orientation, the 10-week academy, and then it stops. And when it stops, just like a good movie, you want to see the sequel. What's the sequel? Well, we found out that it was the martial arts. It was all our other programs, our fitness programs. They just wanted to stay part of that crew that they went through the academy with. And that's key. That's the backstory for the COBRA Self-Defense program. Since 2002, we've been generating more revenue and more adults and just training more people across the country due to this program in not only COBRA, but the martial arts and fitness programs that we provide here.